Shadow Wolf, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Leanne, good morning. How are you, mate? Tom, my man, good morning. How are you, buddy? Welcome in, man. Invisible Man Mike, good morning. I've no idea, buddy. I won't be going up those ways until Wednesday because I deliver milk right up to the bottom of Sucknam Pass. What's the bad news, Tom? I'm about to lose the internet for a minute, so bear with me, guys. Right, finally, I think we're back in the game. So anyway, we're going to get down to the depot. I'm going to check the order. We're going to get it thrown on the back of the van. And then we're out, start to finish. Fairly easy day. On Monday, no real rush. It's a lot cooler tonight. It's windy. Well, it was windy. Looks like it's calmed down now. It's 18 degrees. It's dry, clear skies. But it's a lot cooler. Bit more comfortable. I don't think this weather's forecast to break until the weekend. Oh shit, yeah, we ain't got room for her. Is it a her? Tom? Is your dog female? Unless you're happy with her sat on your lap. I'm not sure. A Cane Corso's a big goggy. Fucking state of that thing. Good lord, did you hear it farting and popping and backfiring? How embarrassing. Oh, he's managed to squeeze through the red light as well. Hey, I hope there's a fire engine here, look. Is he headed towards Conway? Because he's come from Glan Conway. Where's he going? He's not going to the garage, which is next to my depot. By garage, I mean mechanical garage. It's not a fire station. Maybe he's off back to Llandudno. Yeah, he's headed towards Llandudno. Yep, he's off back to the fire station. I don't know, maybe they've packed up for the night. I was wondering if we might see it at night time, if there's any flames, maybe in the daytime, if it's still going, maybe we'll still see smoke, I don't know. Not sure how bad it is, but as I say, I'm not up that way, near Conway, near Sucknam Pass. Oh, hang on, is Sucknam somewhere, or is it Horseshoe Pass I'm thinking of? Oh, I can't remember now. I always thought it was Sucknam Pass. I used to cycle over it. I'm shit with geography, I'm fucking hopeless, I swear to God. Maybe I'm not going anywhere near that on Wednesday then, so scratch that, ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we're at the depot now. Laughing Jack's in my way as always. You know, I only used to bump into this fucker once a week. He seems to be here every fucking day now. Same time as me. Right then, bear with me guys. It's going to take me about 10 minutes to throw this order on. And then we can get on the road, get crack-a-lacking. I'm just worried that she won't fit, Tom. How big is she? I mean, if you're happy with that, if she fits in the... Don't forget, this is only a small van. It's not a fucking transit van. It's a Citroen Berlingo. You know, if you can cope with it and keep her out of the way, you're more than welcome to bring her. Walt will go fucking mental. He'll smell her in the van. Right, I'll be back. just heard this thud before. I don't know what the hell it was. Had a look behind the van. It sounded like something hit the roof of the fridges. Anyway, couldn't see anything, thought nothing of it. I've just come around the other side of the van now and there's a baby seagull on the floor. I think he mistimed his landing or something. And went doink straight into the top of the fridges. It's flying off now, I can see it up there. Yeah, it's coming back. Oh no, that's not it. That's not a baby. It's scuttled off now anyway. Sherry Swiss, good morning. It is a small van. Citron Bolingo. Anne-Marie, good morning. Blue Aberdare. Blum Aberdare, good morning. Sasquatch, good morning. Thank you, Anne-Marie. But yeah, Tom, if you're cool with bringing her along with you, bring her along, mate. Maybe bring a water bowl, and we'll take. I'll take some water from the depot, so she can have a drink. You know, some bottled water, and she can have a drink. Anywho, let's get on the road. More than likely, Tom, yeah. SJ, my little sister from another mister. How was date night? Hot for all the wrong fucking reasons. Neither of us could be asked, right? So we got up. We went to the Lidl. We bought a bunch of provisions, came back. We couldn't be asked with anything. And we just chilled out. Then at 8 o'clock, I was a bit hungry. And I said, you know what, I fancy a beer. And she said, yeah, let's do it. Fuck it, let's do it. And we bought the beers anyway, just in case. So we went in the pub for a little bit. I had about a beer and a half in there. I felt a little bit sick. I wasn't really into the beer that much, but we came back in after that. Hayley had her bottle of vodka. I finished my second cider off and whatnot. We had a fuck ton of smokes. We played a load of catchphrase. We had a ball, to be honest. We didn't bother with the bath in the end, couldn't be asked. And basically, Samantha, we were up till 3 a.m. smoking weed and having a laugh. It was good. So I think I woke up about 10:30. Hayley wasn't doing so good. As you all know, she gets bad hangovers. It wasn't too bad, but she said, I'm going back to sleep. I said, all right, well, I'll have a couple of smokes and I'll go back to sleep as well. I think we reconvened a couple of hours later and we've just chilled out all day. We haven't done anything. We haven't done fuck all. Too hot. We had a great laugh, Samantha. It was a catchphrase. I can recommend it. Great date night. We love playing the old-fashioned game shows. We have a laugh with it, you know. A little bit of competitiveness. We were going to write down the scores, but we didn't in the end. I was on fire. Hayley was getting more tough ones than me, but the easy, simple ones. I'm more learning the game than anything and understanding. Some of them aren't actual phrases, you know what I mean? But yeah, we had a great time. It was ace. And now it's back to the grindstone. Yeah, boy. But at least it's cool. I can't complain. Is that the one with what's his face in it? The wrestler, The Rock. I think the first one came out when my kids were little. It's been on in the background. I've never watched it. I don't like all these Disney Pixar things. But I remember the first one. You've got to remember, I'm a dirty pirate, Samantha. And yeah, my kids never paid for any movies. I would find them. shall we say. Also, another friend of mine that passed away from cancer a few years ago. He was a customer actually as well. A lad that I used to play pool with. At one point, he was the manager of the Showcase Cinema, if it's Showcase, in Llandudno Junction. So I wouldn't take the piss, but every now and again, I'd ask him if I could have tickets, and he used to sort me out with free tickets for the kids when they were little. So yeah, they were very fortunate growing up, shall we say, my two, for things like that, you know. Right, let's get my headlamp on, otherwise I'm fucking blinder than an hedgehog. I'm not gonna lie, it's what, 17 degrees, there's a bit of a breeze, it's lovely out this morning. He is Ant. I didn't bring him out. I knew it was cooler, but I thought, you know, I'm not gonna risk bringing him out when the weather's like this, you know what I mean? It's a long night for him. Especially if, say if I'd brought him on Saturday. Oh, I did bring him on Saturday, didn't I? Yeah, if it gets too warm in the van, because my air conditioning doesn't work properly. So yeah, I might bring him tomorrow morning. Dream on, dreamer, laugh. Hey, Mr. Dreamer Dawson, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Right then, guys, we're going to lose the internet, and then it's going to be sketchy for about 45 minutes. So bear with me. I will punch through. I'm live for the best part of another 6 hours. Go put the kettle on, make a round of toast. And by the time you're back in front of your phone, I'll be back on there, boy. Right, onward, Macduff. Just sort this out, hang on. Right, let's go. Walter, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Spooky road. Good job I'm not spooked, innit, Samantha? I don't spook. Distinguished gentleman, Mr. Walter. Yes. Very distinguished. Right, we'll do this one, and then it's Luke at the boot time. All right, quick look at the book, get crack-lacking again. If England beat Argentina, Samantha, they'll do it with their feet, not their fucking... That's never been forgotten. Stephen Thorburn, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, man? Awesome sauce. Great to see you as always, Stephen. Yeah, I think there's another week of it as well. Haley was looking at the forecast last night, Samantha, and I think it doesn't go cooler till, well, it's gradually getting cooler by like 1 degree each day till the weekend. So we'll see. Yeah, to be fair, I've coped all right with the heat. I had a cold shower when I got home. Was it Saturday morning? Can't remember now. I had a cold shower one morning anyway. I was just overheating from work. Wasn't particularly sweating too badly. I was just too hot, you know. But Haley suffered with it more than me. I've been pretty comfortable. But yeah, Haley's struggling with it, so she's had enough. And I'm not really moaning that much because I've not been that bothered by it. You know, in the house with the fans on, in the back of the house, it's cooler. You know, the front room is like a fucking sauna. But yeah, I've coped all right. Yeah, my sleep's dog shit anyway, so that it wouldn't matter if it was hot or not. My sleep's still fucking shit. I was actually contemplating putting a pair of shorts on this morning, but I had the Velux windows open upstairs all day, and I said to Hayley, it's colder and it's windy as fuck. But when I went up at about 11 o'clock, it was too windy and it was too cold to have them open. So I thought I won't bother with the shorts today. Not often I wear shorts. I only wear them to play sport in, really. I tend not to wear them at work. It's no good, Samantha. No good. I mean, I don't know about other parts of the country. You're way down south, aren't you? But it's definitely a lot cooler today. Oh, it's no good. It'll pass, Samantha. Thing is, it's like I said to Hayley last night. Dog cries about British weather and, oh, no summer. Yeah, well, there you go. Now you have. Stop crying. But now they're crying because it's too hot. It's pathetic. Fucking pathetic. You've got what you were after. It's hot. It's dry. It's fucking Mediterranean. Stop being a crying arse and fucking enjoy it. So yeah, if anyone says, we've had no summer this year, you can get fucked. We've had condensed 2 or 3 weeks of it. So put your hands up if you're looking forward to autumn and Halloween. Me, yeah boy, can't wait. Love autumn, my favourite time of the year. We used to do our Halloween fest in the pub, going live and whatnot. Maybe we'll do that again this year. We fucking last year. But yeah, love Halloween, getting dressed up. Pumpkin carving, decision maker, Ouija board, apple bobbing. Yeah, boy. Oh, fuck that, Tom. You're on your own there, kid. No, sir. You've watched, haven't you, Stephen, the Halloween stuff in the past? Christmas, yeah. Jake and Hayley love Christmas, Samantha. But autumn's our favourite. Right, onward, McDuff. Let's go. Yeah, we've the last couple of years with the Halloween stuff. Maybe we'll reintroduce it this year. We'll see. To tell you the truth, Tom, I've hated Christmas ever since I've done this job. Christmas to me always means a fuck ton of hard work. But now I've got Hayley and Jake, Christmas is a lot more fun for me, you know. Valerie, call on me, Valerie, come and see me. I'm the same pleb I've always been. Bam! Good morning, Valerie, my little sister from another mister. Thank you, buddy. She's all good and good, Stephen. She's just hot and bothered with the weather. I've never made any secret about my distaste for Christmas. Basically because of work, you know. But once I've got all the work done and I get down to Liverpool, that's it. My Christmas persona comes on. Always, Stephen, always, mate. Yeah, once I've finished my work and I've got down to Liverpool, we've all got our Christmas onesies on and stuff. Jake comes down for Christmas Eve. He'll do some baking with his mum, decorating cookies and whatnot. You get meat cooked like a gammon and turkey on the Christmas Eve. Thank you, Valerie. You flatter me, mate. You flatter me, but I'll take it. Me. Yeah, I have a lot of fun at Christmas with Hayley and Jake. We love it. Our little family unit. You know what? I might have to put the my faulty air conditioning on and get some cool air coming through because it's a bit hot in it. It's just purely work for me, Tom. It's all because of work. You won't believe the work I've had to do at Christmas over the years. Even now it's busy, but back in the day, yeah, you'll see why I used to get pissed off and not like Christmas. I like it when it's all over. Right, onwards, Macduff. Yeah, he's been good, thank you, Anne-Marie. Mark Hamilton, my man, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. He just lies there, really, Anne-Marie. There's not much he can do. He's hot as well as us, but, you know, at least we've been keeping him cool and he's not got distressed, you know. Which is why I've not brought him to work, because he does a lot of sitting around. I don't like him getting overheated. Hayley said she'd message or ring me if she wanted to come out, because I said to her, you should come out, especially if you're not going to sleep. So come out, it's a lot cooler. And she said, I'll give you a message if I want to come out, and if she does, I'll go and fetch her. Not worth it at paper round time. By 6 o'clock, you know, that heat's going to start building again. If you know, if the weather carries on as it has been. Wasn't that Luke Skywalker's name, Samantha, in real life? Mark Hamill. You know what, Samantha? I think you're the only other excitable motherfucker on the live, apart from me. 40 years, Tom. 1986, April 86 is when we started. Yeah, Tom, also, don't forget, message me on the line app, Tom. And if it's tomorrow that you want to come out on the round with the dog, speak to me on the line app and we'll arrange meeting up and whatnot and what we're going to do. Exactly, Samantha, exactly. Even at your tiredest, you're still hypo like me. Yeah, my dad bought the business, Tom. My dad ran the business for 20 years. My proudest achievement is getting him and my mum retired after 20 years. And then I've carried on by myself for 20 years. And when he bought the business, it came with a house. We had to buy the house with it. And I worked out the back of that house for about 28 years. Until I changed supplier to who I've got now, and then we rented a fridge and a milk float at the depot down here about 12-13 years ago or something it was. Long time. Yep, been doing it a lot of years, Tom, a lot of years. this day and age, you're right, Tom, but I learned from the best. I learned from my dad. And if I'm completely honest, Tom, my dad, when he had to stop working, and it wasn't a choice for me dad, he had 2 complete knee replacements within the space of 6 months, right? And that's really what finished his career and made him retire. He's still collecting for me, collecting money. He's always done the banking and the taxing. But he stopped doing the collecting when COVID came along because it scared him. You know, he was in the danger zone bracket, age bracket, you know what I mean? And I think if he hadn't had to have those knees replaced, he'd still be fucking working now. He's a bugger, he really is. He never sits still. But yeah, at the end of the day, I was 15, I started work with dad. This is hard work, I soon found that out. But I think working with me dad for that like year and a half or slightly longer until I passed my driving test, that's kind of what moulded me really. And by the time I got my own round, doing this job was just a way of life. And that's kind of how it's always been for me. Life circles around my job, you know what I mean? And it's always been a way of life routine, whatever you want to call it. So it'd be sad when I stop, but yeah, it'd be nice when I can do something else or retire. Hamza, good morning, welcome in, buddy. For me, my life has always revolved around my occupation. It's got to be very odd when that changes, you know. You're probably right, SJ. Wales, UK, Hamza. North Wales in the UK. Right, quick look at the book. We'll get crack-a-lacking again. But as far as my work's concerned, you know, it's the job's got to get done. You don't think of it as graft while you're doing it. You don't really appreciate that. You just get on with it and get it done, you know. Yep, you're speaking truth there, Tom. You're from Cheltenham. But yeah, you know, working with and watching me dad and his attitude and how proactive he was for the business kind of gave me the mental strength to, I don't know, keep going as long as I have. Because it wasn't something I'd really noticed. It was Hayley that pointed it out on the live. And she was talking about me one morning saying, have you any idea, forget the physicality of the hard work, but have you any idea what it takes, you know, for this man that's worked for 40 years overnight in the dark, unseen, unnoticed, you know, largely unappreciated. You know, the mental strength it takes to keep getting up at stupid o'clock, going out, doing this fucking daft job in the middle of the night that's massively physical, you know. And I'd never thought about it till she mentioned that. And she's right. But it's, again, it's something mental strength wise that I take for granted. It's my job, it pays me bills, you know, I just get up and go to work. It's, you know, I'm in a job that I enjoy. I've always loved and enjoyed my job. So mentally, it's not that taxing on me like someone that has to go to work and they can't fucking stand their job and they hate their colleagues, and you know what I mean? It's not like that for me. I absolutely love my job. I've got massive freedom whilst I'm working. Although I don't have so much freedom outside of work, if you understand me, you know, because I'm so committed to work. Thank you, Samantha. I don't know how many deliveries I've got left in me. If I do stop next year, I will continue with the paper rounds, I will continue with the lives, but as far as the milk goes, we are closing in on the cul-de-sac. I think it's almost time to, you know, jack it in. We'll see what happens. I've got a couple of options that I'm going to look at first before I decide to stop. We'll see what's what. I bought another phone as well, by the way. Phone number 12, it's on its way. I fucking spat the dummy last night. I've got one phone, right? One iPhone 12 that's just overheating too much. And when it overheats, it fucks me playing my game up. And when it was refurbished, they've not put an OEM battery in it. It's not an official iPhone battery. And it's making the phone overheat. So I said to Hayley, I bought another phone. I said, fuck it. I said, you can have that one. Give me that other one back that I lent you. And you can have that. And I'll obviously got my my other phone coming. Beth Matthews, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. In fact, it's an identical phone to what I've got in the van with me. It's an iPhone 12 Max Pro. Or Pro Max, however you want to call it. So I might use that to go live on instead of this Android phone in future. We'll see. I'll wait for it to get delivered and I'll get it set up. Seem to be some big discounts on refurbished electricals at the moment on eBay. I paid what, 227 quid for this Pro Max 12, got 40 quid off. I paid 240 quid for the refurbished laptop, I got 60 quid off, so I saved 100 quid, so I'm more than happy with that. I used to have customers with a very similar surname. And where the letter U is in the surname, Walter, there was a letter I, Kitching. I remember their son and their daughter used to deliver newspapers when I was delivering milk when I was a youngster. Yeah, I think they're both passed away now. I've not delivered to them both. I think he went first for a few years now. Yeah, well, building speaks for itself, Tom, to be honest. I mean, that's a different level of graft to mine, mate. Mine's all legwork, to be fair. Legwork and lifting, you know, when you're loading the van up. I think my only fear really about stopping doing this for a living is maybe a big drop in my physicality and my strength, because obviously I'm used to doing this every day, so when I stop and I'm not doing it, am I going to wither away into a fucking bent old crone? I don't know. But if I stop next April and I have a year off work, I'll probably get into me cycling, and I'll make that a daily routine, get into me cycling again. So I won't lay idle. I probably will for a little bit and enjoy doing fuck all, but then I'll get off my arse then. I hope not, Samantha. The thing is, my mum complained about my dad's ass because when he wore the cartilage out of his knees, by this time he'd long stopped running. You know, I think he was 60 when all that happened. And he went bow-legged, he went shorter because of it. Because he wasn't walking properly and couldn't run, the muscles in his ass wasted away a little bit, his glutes, and my mum said he got no ass when his knees got fucked. Ooh, famous Tom. I'll have you coming round doing repairs on my house, kid. When you're down on holiday, I'll put you to work. I think the only time I've been on TV, other than at motorcycle racing, although you wouldn't have seen me, was on Swap Shop when I was a kid. And I swapped a bunch of puzzles for a Guinness Book of Records with Keith Chegwin. And my idea was I was going to turn the Guinness Book of Records into a secret compartment, you know, and cut an oblong out of all the pages, glue them all together and have it as a secret book, storage book. I've enjoyed getting older, me, Samantha, to be honest. I said to Hayley last night, I don't want to be young again. DIY SOS. Nice. Who are you working with? There's a company round here called Pro Build, and Evan owns the company. I used to play squash with him. He was on one of those shows as well, and he's got a very good building company, to be fair to him. He was a customer for a while as well. He's the one that lives up in the hills that's got peacocks in the grounds of his house. Go back to your 30s. I wouldn't go back. Thing is with me, Sam, I don't look backwards, I look forward, you know. I don't have regrets. If there was a period of life I could have again, it would be working with me dad for those 18, 19 months or what have you. If I could go and live that again, oh, that'd be amazing. Hang on, I forgot what I've said, Walter. Sometimes when you get back to me, it's minutes later and I forgot what who was I talking about? Oh, well, that sounds brilliant, Tom. Right, I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to get these two customers fucked off. I'll be back in a rolling mode. Chat amongst yourselves. I can't be arsed taking the phone. It's too hot. Right, jobs are good. Private Pandolf reporting for duty. Ted Hug, good morning, Lynn. Welcome in, buddy. Kelly, good morning. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Oh, Pro Build, you mean Evan? Have you heard of him or something, Walter? Right, let's go. Yeah, so the girls are in early doors, Samantha. Most of the boys, they'll come in later on towards the second live, I think. Right, onward, let's go. We had a belter, thank you, Lynn. We were smoking weed till 3 a.m. I had a couple of Westerns, Haley had a small bottle of vodka, and we had copious amounts of spliffs. watching Catchphrase. We had a great night. My Julie, no, she's not been in yet, Walter. JP, no, he's not been in yet, Samantha. You all tend to come in at different times, to be fair. On different days. It'd be good to have the whole gang together, of everybody. That would be cool. Let's go, Kelly. You'd love it in our pub, mate. Yes, Tom, my man. Joseph, yes, let's get crack-a-lacking. Good morning, buddy. Oh, it'd be great, Samantha. No one would get a word in edgeways. You'd all be rabbiting on the live. Yeah, people tend to come in dribs and drabs over the course of the, like, 5-6 hours that I'm live, you know. Oh, you can stay with us for a couple of hours yet, Kelly. We'll keep Kelly on the line. I've hardly seen Stuart the last couple of months. Lynn, he's barely coming on the live these days, so like I've said in the past, even the staunchest of supporters, eventually it wanes. Yeah, he's hardly coming in, Lynn. So he's either struggling with his sleep or the lives don't suit his sleep pattern anymore, you know. But he's still always part of the TTM&I family, of course. Let's have a quick look at the book and we can get crack-a-lacking again. Tom, yeah, listen, Tom, look, I'm on this phone, I'm watching on that phone, and that's my main phone. So, yeah, if you send a message, I can see it while I'm live, yeah? Right, let's go to the brewery and drop this off. Kelly, Line is an internet-based message app. Thank you, Tom. I've seen that come through. I'll have a look now. Like WhatsApp, only you don't need phone numbers, and WhatsApp are starting to copy that now. I've used it for years for my racing game. It's brilliant. Lots of stickers, lots of emojis, and we have a TikTok Milkman group on there, Kelly. So if you download the Line app, it's green with 4 white letters, L-I-N-E, Line. Download that, associate it with your phone number, and once you've done it, let me know. And what I'll do is, I'll send you the link to join the group. That's Kelly. No, Maria has not been in for the well, she came in 2 nights ago, but she went because she was tired, and then she never came in Saturday. Firefighter Brad, my man. So yeah, if you download it, Kelly, make your account and then get back to me on the live, and I'll post the link on the live. You'll have to do it through a web page though. So open Google, copy the link, and then type it in the URL bit at the top of the page, yeah? And it'll open your app, and you'll be able to join the group. Do you mean on YouTube, Tom? I think she got tired out after the previous night, Tom, trying to stay on the live all night. We've not seen much of her since. I think it knocked her out. Yeah, if you do that, Kelly, we'll get you on the group. Then you can come and talk to all the friends you've made. Yeah, she's a good laugh, Maria. Oh shit, you've sent me a load of pictures. I don't know how you've sent them like this. I don't know why they come through like this, rather than just pictures. Strange. Oh, loving the van, Tom. Because of the way you've sent me the pictures, I'm going to look at them later, Tom, because, yeah, it's convoluted. They don't just come through as pictures. A couple, I think, who was it? Julie sent me pictures that way as well. So I don't quite know how I'll show you in a second how they've come through to me. Right, here we go. We'll get down the brewery, get this delivered, and we'll get out of town. Let me show you, Tom, hang on. It's not an issue, I can look at them, but they've come through like that. And it takes ages to fucking look at them, so I don't know why they've not just come through pictures. So I'll check them out later, Tom. The first picture I looked at of your van, it looks fucking great, mate. Alright, let's turn around. Every now and then, Walt farts. But yeah, that's the brewery. Through that big glass window, that's the tap room. You can go in, sample the beers, have a few drinks. He has bands on and all sorts. I've yet to do it with Haley, because he's the brother of a friend of mine that I used to play squash with, and I've actually played squash with both of them. All three of us went down one day, and I had a game with each of them. They had a game with each other and whatnot. It was a good little squash session. But yeah, I've not been down there yet. We will do. I've got another friend called Tim Lynn that owns, well, it's a bar now, but he had a wine shop in Ross-on-Sea called Grape to Glass. And he used to work for the BBC. Some of the storylines on EastEnders he created, you know. He got fed up with that career, pursued his dream of owning a wine shop. I believe he was going to open a bigger premises. Whether he did or not, I don't know. But in the meantime, he went into business with a friend and opened a bar, like a craft bar for craft ales and wines and stuff. That's still there. And I need to go with Hayley, really. Oh, no, Tom. Is she tight with the milkshake? She's not sharing the milkshake, Tom. That's no good. But yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting you, Tom. Looking forward to you coming on the round. Maybe if you're bringing the dog, it's not a good idea to come for the whole night. That's up to you. Unless she's happy to sit still for 5 hours or so. That's entirely up to you. Sir Mike, my man. Oh, I can't say you're my favourite Mike because I love all my Michaels. I've got a bunch of Mikes. I've got a gang of them. I love them all. They're like my children. We've got Sir Mike. We've got Boston Mike. We've got Scottish Mike. We've got Invisible Man Mike. He came on earlier. Oh, I can't have the mics infighting, Mike. I can't have that. All the mics have got to love each other. Tyson's ass is she, Tom? I'm away. But yeah, good answer, Sir Mike. I like it. Oh, you got no chance with Maria, Tom. She's set her sights on Scottish Mike. She's obsessed with him. He hasn't even got a profile picture. Nobody knows what Scottish Mike looks like, but everyone. You've been trying to break down her yard gate for a while, Tom. The yard gate is firmly locked. No entry. Oh, you fighting over Scottish Mike, Samantha? You don't even know what the fuck he looks like. What are you doing? Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Yes, Tom. Come back, Chuck. Come on, internet. Wake the fuck up. You've changed allegiance, Samantha. You're after JP now, yeah? Yeah, no worries, Stephen. You take care, mate. Have a great day, and thank you for your support as always, my man. We'll catch it in the AM. But yeah, I don't have a lot of faith in my looks. That's why when Hayley said I would have come over and spoke to you, I call bullshit. Because that's never happened. Never happened in my life of going out. I've never had an attractive woman pursue me and approach me and, you know, make the first move. It's never happened. But I do believe her because I know what she's like. She don't fuck about with things, you know what I mean? If she sees something she'll like, she'll go and get it, you know? So I do believe that she would have done it. I just don't believe that she would have fancied me enough to come over, but we didn't meet that way anyway. I grabbed her on plenty of fish. Andrew Hay, good morning and thank you, my man. Cheers, buddy. Right, we're going to turn the camera around now while we're doing this little bit. Whoa, whoa, Julie! Julie Ravioli! Hey, me Julie! Good morning, Julie! All the girls are in. This morning, we got all of them except Maria. Depends what you're talking about, Tom. I mean, many girls might say that. It's not what's on the outside, it's what's on her inside that counts. Good morning, me Julie. Right, we're going to do that video call today, come hell or high water, me Julie. In fact, I was going to say I could do it on the live now, but Hayley's not here. But no, I've never had any faith in my looks. I know I'm not a good-looking man. I'm average at best, but it's never been an issue for me. I'm not asked. Billy Peachy, my man, good morning. It's never affected me. You know, I'm not like the fucking Elephant Man, for God's sake. But yeah, I ain't no fucking Brad Pitt neither. I'm an acquired taste, and I think that's why Hayley liked me and found me attractive. She said you were just different. You look different to all the boy band wannabe lookalike dickheads. What am I having for breakfast? Fucked if I know, Billy. No, I don't eat breakfast, Billy, to be fair. I don't eat till I get up in the afternoon. It's something I started doing really when I started losing my weight. You know me, Lynn, I'm a realist. I know where I stand in the looks department. Average. But I'm in the top 1% for personality. Lynn, as you know. And if you can make a lady laugh, you're halfway there. As long as she's not laughing at the size of your dick. That's never happened, ever. Thank God. Hayley's got the best heart, Tom. I tell you. She's a stupidly attractive woman, and she's not up her own arse. She will talk to anybody. She doesn't care. She's like me. She sees people as people, nothing else. I'm a little twat as well, Lynn. We all know that. I'm not by any means fucking perfect, but yeah. I was saying to Hayley on Saturday night, it's taught me a lot being with her and seeing how good-natured and good-hearted she is, you know. And she's brought that side out of me that I've sort of like kept closed away. You know what I mean? But I've always been generous, put it that way. Billy, 1:30 when I start on a Monday. Yeah, in terms of looks, I make no bones about it. I know I'm just average, but I'm not arse. It's never blighted me, you know what I mean? It was different to what we planned, Julie, but we had a banger and we carried on till 3 in the morning. I got Hayley proper stoned off her head. It was a great night. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Right, onward, McDuff. Oh, look at that, look what I found. I had to buy another one of those because I've lost it. Unless that's the one that I've just bought and replaced. Hang on. Drop that in there. Where is it? Lost me frigging cable. Oh, no, it's down here. Hang on. Oh, no, it wasn't. It'd come off that. Oh. I was happy for like 1 second. Never mind. Ugh. It was initially about the looks, I'll be honest, Tom, and she'll tell you that as well. She never read my profile, she couldn't be asked. She told me that. She said, I never ever read anybody's profile. I only responded to people that messaged, she said, that she thought were all right, you know. And I messaged, she loved me pictures, she said I fancied you straight away. We spoke briefly, and then I lost her for 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden, she reappeared on a Sunday on Plenty of Fish. So I messaged her, and she messaged me back straight away. We chatted for about 2 weeks, on and off, arranged the date. We met in the Black Horse in Walton, and we've pretty much been inseparable ever since. I don't know what she saw, Tom, to be honest. I don't know what she saw. She said she fancied me, that's good enough for me. And she more than proved that on our first date. We didn't do any hanky-panky, though, not on the first date. Yeah, men can get them. It's just tougher for us to get them because our urethra is longer, Julie, whereas a woman's urethra is very short. Obviously, a man's is the length of his dick. So I suppose the bigger dick you got, less chance you've got of getting one. And no, I've never had one. Oh, give him cordial then, Julie, so he has juice. I actually love water. I don't really drink a great deal of it. I did do it, you know, in years gone past when I've trained and I've been healthy and whatnot. I used to love water, but I tend to just have it in juice now, or black tea. That's how I get my water intake in. Black cups of tea. But yeah, we're glad to hear he's on the mend, Julie, because I know, yeah, you've gone through a tough time, like Samantha said, with Napoleon and whatnot. You deserve a bit of fucking, a bit of luck and a bit of good uptime, you know what I mean? So I was very pleased with myself yesterday morning. My diet hasn't been very good at all just lately. Oh, you're welcome, more than welcome, Julie. Yeah, join the club. You can get in the queue, Julie, behind me and Haley. But yeah, I got up yesterday and I weighed myself. I've not weighed myself for weeks. And my diet's not been too good. We have had plenty of takeaways and stuff. I'm still careful about how much I eat, but yeah, I was 11 stone 1, so I was more than happy with that. I lost all that weight. It took me so long and a lot of work to get, you know, melt it off. I'm kind of paranoid about putting it back on, you know what I mean? I don't want to start going back heavy again. So I was pleased with that. 11 stone 1, that'll do me nicely. Oh, thank you, Valerie. I am genuine. What you get what's on the tin with me. Simple as that. What's new, pussycat? Oh, absolutely, Julie. I'd appreciate that. Nana Recipe. Good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Nana, I can see you've got a decent account there. What I'll do, Nana, if you come on the live later on today, you know when I switch accounts, I go onto the other account and I play music for the last couple of hours, Nana. I'll give you a subscribe. I don't do it on this account. I only subscribe to a couple of things to not get notifications and shit. But if you come on my other live, Nana, I'll give you a subscribe. I was 14 stone 10, Tom. I was about 12 and a half when I met Hayley, and I went up to 14.10 and I was pissed off with myself. I wasn't comfortable, so I made the changes to get back down to my same weight I was in my late teens, early 20s. I don't know whether Nana understands me or not. I don't know whether they speak English, but yeah. If you come on the other live, I'll give them a subscribe. I like to support other creators that are around our sort of size, you know what I mean? But I don't really follow anybody on the main account. It's just the other account. I'm happy to do that, you know. Right, let's go. Turn the camera around in a second. Right, onward, McDuff. Let's go. Let's go, Lynn. Fucking hell, Tom, are you flirting with me, lad? Julie, yeah, I can see their account. I can see how big their account is. I can see all the interactions they've had with me. I just ate like a cunt, to be honest, Tom. It was nothing to do with my metabolism. I was just eating like a pig for the sake of it. You know, I met Hayley, I was happy, and when you're happy, you know, you eat. You do things to excess. And I just let it get out of hand a little bit, you know. And it got to the point where I thought, I need to make a change. And it kind of coincided that like a year or two later, I started cutting the drink down and eventually stopped. But I don't really drink much these days neither. My mate used to say that. He's got a right little belly on him now. He's a lot smaller than me. You just eat more. You eat more, you're less active. You've got to put weight on. It's not rocket science. But yeah, I wasn't happy with my weight. So eventually, I knuckled down. I put my mind to it. and I lost 4 stone. And Tom, I got down to 10 stone 10. So I lost 4 stone exactly, but at 10 stone 10, I was going to push to 10 and a half, which is what I weighed when I was about 15, 16. But I was just completely hungry all the time, and I think a little too low. So I just leveled out at 11 stone, and I keep it there now between 11 and 11 stone 4. And I try not to let it go any further, you know. Well, I wouldn't complain about it, Tom. Lots of men end up looking like a fucking capital D when they get to my age, you know. Just like I did, but I made the changes. Right, let me quickly switch out Books. We'll have a look in the book. Oh, you keep swiping off, Lynn. Oops. But yeah, I'm a lot happier now. Clothes fit. I'm a lot more comfortable. I was never insecure, but I was conscious of my stomach and whatnot. Whereas I'm not bothered now. I'm back to my normal weight. Just shit more. Well, leave it like that, Tom. Lean, mean drilling machine, apparently. All dick and ribs, ladies. There you go, help yourselves. He's all dick and ribs and got an ass like a jackhammer, apparently. So yeah, get in there, ladies. Let's get out of here and get crack-a-lacking. No, we know that, Tom. We know that, buddy. Never apologise for being you, mate. It's not your fault if people don't like what you are because they're not. You know what I mean? Right, we continue. I think we're doing okay for time this morning. Mr. Oxlong, Myco, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. How are you, mate? Oh, I know, Tom. They only have to say the word cake and they put a fucking pound on. Some people. He's more than lucky. just looking at your pictures, Tom. How did you do that ankle, Tom? What happened? How did it get fucked? Your van looks like Danny's from Rate My Takeaway. Well, he hasn't got the van no more. Yeah, the van looks fucking great. Love it. Love it, love it. I'm jealous. Yeah, I love my own cooking, Kelly. A lot of people say you don't like your own cooking. I love my own cooking. I don't cook enough. Hayley doesn't really let me because she prefers to be the cook. Unless she lets me cook my own shit from just myself, you know what I mean? She likes to cook for both of us. Noah Anderson, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Ooh, that sounds lovely. What was Puerto Rican about it, Julie? Compared to just a normal beef stew, what extra bits and blobs did you put in there? Because I love a beef stew. It's one of my favourites. Some nice, fresh, crusty bread. It's not going bad, Noah, thank you. I hope you're good, buddy. Oh, not me, Kelly. I love my own cooking. No, I'm not into seafood, no. I like prawns. I don't like warm prawns, I like them cold. But I do like fish. I like fish a lot. Well, that looks more than a fucking sprained ankle, Tom, to be fair. Just too tired to eat it. Have it the next day then, Kelly, innit? Yeah, boy. I always make too much when I cook. I ain't gonna bother the next day then, you know what I mean? I always make loads. Right, so scallions are small onions, cilantro, that is, what's it? You have it in Indian food, the leafy shit. But I don't know what sofrito is, Julie. What's that? Both fucking hell. You've gone through the ringer, Tom, to be fair. Yeah, you're right, Kelly. Once the flavours have sunk into the meat, yeah, you're dead right. Coriander, that's cilantro, isn't it? My mate's had stints, Noah, so you get well soon, my man. Sprained ankles? Fucking hell. How does a sprained ankle not heal, Tom? You sure you didn't bloody break them? Ah, right, got you, Julie, got you. Yeah, coriander. I love coriander. Hayley's not a fan. But I love it. I love loads of coriander, mate. So, you know what, Lynn? It didn't sound like there was anything in there bad, to be fair, so I probably would like it. Oh, shit, I've got to write a new book out this week. Oh, balls. It's the biggest book I've got as well. Got to write that in another jotter. Ramen noodles. Yeah, we like those, Kelly. I don't know what the ramen means. It makes it sound fucking religious. You know, like halal meat or something. But yeah, we like those. I don't like to have it all the time, but I do like noodles. Hayley was living off them for a while. She was getting spicy noodles and having a half a tin of beans and sozzies with it. Or sozziels, as we call them. Oh, rubbish, Tom, rubbish. Did it cause you an issue now, Tom, or are they okay? Or is it like cut you back from being physical? No, ramen noodles are a thing, Kelly. They're called ramen noodles. I don't know whether it's because of what they're made of or what, but yeah, we eat them and we do like them. No, what you've described to me sounds lovely, Julie. But I don't know what the ramen bit means. I don't know why they're not just called noodles. I've no idea what the ramen bit means. But yeah, we like them. Haha. Yes. Oh shit. Yeah, don't talk to me about nerves. I've had sciatica, Tom. It's one of the worst things I ever had. And I got it in both sides simultaneously as well. It was a couple of years, 1 or 2 years. It was, well, you know, within my relationship with Hayley, I was struggling like mad, but it's gone now. It gets rid of itself, the sciatica. There's nothing you can do. Even treatment doesn't bloody help it, you know. Good lad, Noah. You get well soon, my man. Get back on the graft. Good man. All right, as you can see, it's getting light. There's a mist cloud or what? I wish it had come over this way. Really, Tom? Fucking hell. That does sound bad. Yeah, the sciatica, oh, it was horrible. There's no way of bending left, right, forward, backward, stretching, whatever, that gets rid of it. And I only had a light lick. It didn't go all down my leg. There was no pins and needles, nothing like that. It was just pure pain. You know, around the sciatic nerve. And I had it for about between 1 and 2 years. I had it individually in both sides, and then at one point I had it in both sides simultaneously. And yeah, loading up, it wasn't much fun, I can tell you that. But eventually, as always, I ran it off. It's still there. I still get sciatic pain. You know, it's a different kind of pain to the muscle pain I get in my back, but I don't get the sciatica anymore. I can only imagine, Tom. I can only imagine, mate. No, maybe that's your vocation. Maybe you should do that for a living, Kelly. I'm a little like that when it comes to Christmas because everything's different. There's a lot more work, a lot more adding up, a lot more stress involved, and I tend to buzz off that, if I'm honest with you. Just the normal humdrum days, boring, but gets interesting at Christmas, you know. Oh, good Lord. Yeah. Sack her if she burns water, Julie. I love cooking at Christmas, me, Julie. I love it. Many Christmas dinners I've done all on my own. Hayley lets me kind of take over. She'll cook the turkey, I'll cook the gammon. We'll prep the veg, and then she kind of lets me keep my eye on times and gather everything together at the right time, you know, and dish up together then. But she kind of leaves me to it, to be fair. Because I do enjoy it. I love cooking gammon as well. Oh, I love gammon. Gammon and chicken, I'd say, are probably my favourites, but I do love beef in a stew. Oh, you love to shop for food. So does Hayley. But I used to enjoy cooking, and I used to enjoy having a beer with it, you know what I mean? We used to do a lot of that on a Saturday night. When we first met, we'd be cooking something, you know, having beers and whatnot before we built the pub. Because don't forget, you know, we were together for a couple of years before we built the pub. I enjoy it, Julie. I really enjoy it. And like I say, I like my food as well. A lot of people don't like their own cooking. I love my cooking. My mum didn't teach me. I learned by living on my own from age 19 and following recipes. That's it. You just love shopping. I know you do, Lynn. I couldn't tell you, Noah. What I can tell you, because my friend used to be a manager of a cinema, is the ticket price is irrelevant. They make their money on the food. That's where the cinemas make their money. On the overpriced confectionery and drinks and popcorn. But I've not been to the cinema for donkey's years, Noah, if I'm honest. I don't need to. I download things, you know. I can sometimes get films that are out in the cinemas. Is that right, Julie? Norma, good morning. Welcome in. How you doing, buddy? When me and the girl's mum broke up in 2009, I think it was, I gradually built up having the kids come and stay with me until they were with me 4 nights a week. And I used to get 3 nights off in those days as well. Oh God, I don't know, Kelly. I don't really go to restaurants, mate. Probably the Pen y Bryn up in Colwyn Heights. I tell you, Tom, I doubt it, because popcorn machines, you can buy them for like 20-30 quid on Amazon. You only put kernels in it and let it warm up and they pop. So they've probably got a commercial machine like a bar used to have, that I used to go to in town, the Speakeasy, a big fucking square popcorn machine. Yeah, what happened was, when I was building up having the kids more and more, when I first became single in 2009, on a Thursday night, I never used to work on a Friday, because we'd got late when Dad was still working. And I used to cook a meal on a Thursday night for me, the girls, and me mum and dad. My dad would bring the beer, and I'd buy all the food and cook as a meal, and I tried to do something different every week. So yeah, the kids always had cooked meals. I always used to cook them dinners every day. So yeah, I'm cooked out, if I'm honest. All right then, Julie, you take care. Have a good sleep, a great day, and as always, thank you for your support. We'll catch you in the AM. My little sister from another mister. Cheers, Julie. Right, let's go. Onward, Macduff. Oh, we love popcorn, Kelly. We've got a little popcorn maker that we bust out from time to time. It's cheaper than buying it. Saltier the better. I'm a sucker for salt. In fact, I'm naughty for it, really. No, we've got a popcorn maker, Kelly. It's not a microwave. It's a proper popcorn maker that we have out on the bar in the pub. They're only cheap. You can get them for 30 quid on Amazon, Kelly. It's only small, but it's big enough to make a big bowl of popcorn really quickly. Then, I'll be honest, Tom, I'm not a fan of microwaves. I never have been. I don't trust them. You mean Popty Ping? Was that your attempt at Welsh, Tom? Popty Ping, P-O-P-T-Y, ping. Microwave. Hey Tom, do you know what the Welsh word for carrot is? I don't speak Welsh, don't forget, so. But yeah, the Welsh word for carrot, moron. It is Tom, yeah. Right, let's get these last two done and then I can get out of Dodge. Jesus, Walter. I've not heard about that yet. That'll be all over TikTok later. Darrod, my man, more. Spend time with Haley, Noah. J&M, my man, good morning. Oi, oi. Welcome in, buddy. How are you, mate? You enjoy your day as well, buddy. Don't forget to hit the like button for me. Who's Mr. Knob Jockey? Tom? Who's that? Right, we're going to bounce in the flats now. I've only got 2 customers in here now because 2 of them have cancelled till further notice. All right then, Kelly, you take care, my little sister from another mister. Have a great day, good sleep, and thank you for your support as always. We'll catch you in the AM. Yeah, boy. Take care, Kelly. See you in the morning, buddy. Right, we're going to bounce in these flats now. I've only got 2 customers, so bear with me. I'm going to leave you in the van while I jump in here because the internet will cut the live off. So I will be back in a roly-mo. Yeah, boy. Right, I'll be back in a rolling, guys. Bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. Right, we need a juggle, but I need to be facing uphill, so we'll do that at the next customer. Jobs are good. Right, let's do this quick juggle and then I can get crack-a-lacking. Alright then, Walter, you take care, buddy. Have a good night, a great day, and thank you for your support as always, my man, our very own distinguished gentleman. Take care, Walter. All right, onwards we continue. wonder if we'll have any luck on the papers. So usually Monday's a pretty good day, especially when Adrian's on. Hopefully I'll at least get to do the first paper round. Hopefully that's set up for me. Sometimes he has all 6 ready on a Monday, if the papers have turned up early, you know. Right, onward, Macduff. We continue. Let's go. We haven't got too much left to do down here, and then when we've finished, we've got the last little half an hour up in the hills. Right, onward, Macduff. Let's go. Right, onward, we continue. Let's go. I always keep my eye on the other phone for Haley messaging Tom. Right, I'm gonna have to do a little juggle in a second. If it wasn't for the fact that I go live, I'd only have one phone, but I've got 3 contracts. So I've got the phone that I'm live on, I've got a phone that I'm watching the live on, so I can take care of things when the internet goes wonky, and then I've got the other phone so I can talk to Haley on a separate phone. Overkill perhaps, but it just makes my life a bit easier whilst I'm live, you know. I don't know about skills, extra fucking expense, but it just makes life easier, Tom. And the more you get into doing this, going live, I mean, luckily for us, we got quite popular, you know what I mean? You're always needing things. I never used to use a headlamp, I need that now because of going live, you know. All the charger cables, MP3 player, you know, fancy cameras for doing content. You end up buying a fuck ton of equipment. Watching local cable, hating that I'm able. Who's all sat outside there? We fell asleep. Old boy reading his book, having a cig. Still staying nice and cool. There's a nice breeze, but it's going to start warming up very soon, and it's looking like another hot fucking day. I can see a little bit of sea mist in the air, and I think that's why it's a bit cooler. Even the hat's coming off this morning. Don't need that on no more. I only really wear the hat to balance me headlamp on. The strap's not very tight on it. In fact, I can't make the strap any tighter, and it's loose on my head. But it sits there quite happily on the peak of my cap, you know. Sometimes it gives me a headache because it's tight on my head, and because I'm shouting and screaming and fucking about when I'm live, I get like a pressure headache at the back of my head. So yeah, I'm taking that off. Everyone's gone deathly quiet now. Weird. Everyone's chatting away and then all of a sudden, flatline. Must have, Tom, I don't know. We didn't watch it. In fact, I only remembered to ask Hayley to check for the score about 1:30 in the morning. We weren't really interested. She said, do you want to watch it? I said, no. Fucking hell no. Why would I want to watch football on my night off? No thanks. Saw the result, that's all I needed. They won. Fair play. Should expect no more of them now. They've got to the semi-finals of the biggest football cup in the world. Anything else is a bonus. Better things to do than watch 22 fucking men running around like a bunch of arseholes, Tom, to be honest. It's too busy getting stoned and watching catchphrase, man. Right, one last look at this particular book. We'll get crack-a-lacking. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Yep, all of the above, Tom. You know, I admit they're athletes. Yes, they're athletes. They're fit. You know, they're very skilled, but yeah, boring for me. I'd rather watch paint dry. If it was a Liverpool game, I would have watched it. Well, only for Hayley, because it's Liverpool, you know, if it was a big game. But other than that, I don't really watch football. I have to turn my headlights off now. Not really making a great deal of difference, is it? Right, let's go. Hey, Clayton! G'day! Tickle, tickle, tickle! Good morning, Clay. How's it going, buddy? Loved all your camping pictures. Looked great, mate. I'm all good in the hood, Clay. All good in the hood. Despite the fact it's sweltering hot in the UK, I'm pretty well rested. I'm pretty full of beer this morning, if I'm honest. Plenty of energy. Well, I did have. Maybe I spoke too soon. I'll check it out again in a minute when I start running. I was proper beat on Saturday, not gonna lie. I don't know why I'm having a little bout of yawning. I'm not even tired. Guarantee I won't sleep well this morning. Probably get a couple of hours and get up. Prakash Kate, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. You tired out, are you, Clay? Well, at least it's cooler for you this time of year, though. 7 minutes to 5, Prakash. Right, onward, let's go. I've no idea, to be honest, Clayton. There are farms round here, but I don't know what they grow, if they grow it for food or if they grow it for livestock. I know the dairy farm at the bottom of where I live. It's a dairy farm, so when they grow corn, they're growing it for their own cattle. I suppose tourism really is the industry around here, Clay, with it being a seaside resort, so I don't know, tourism. Right, let's get these last two doorsteps down here done, and then we can bounce off up into the hills. Yeah, boy. We're going to go about half an hour left. We'll get buttoned up at the depot, and then we're off to the newsagent. Paper round time. I think a lot of people, Clay, retire here. You know what I mean? So that could be why there's a lot of nice cars around. It's it's not a poor area, really. Jade Line, good morning, welcome in, buddy. How you doing, man? It's gone quiet now, Jade Line. No, there isn't. There's only one sort of poor area in my radius, and that's down in West Shore, Clay. There's poverty in Colwyn Bay, Rilsworth. How long do you get off, Jade Line? Your summer holiday? Sounds good. Weeks, a month, happy days. You have a good time, buddy. I'm jealous. Wish I could get time off. Right, that's my lamp charged up. Let's get this last one done. Reel's always been shit. Reel was shit when I was a teenager, Tom. And it's continued to get shitter, even though they've injected a bit of money in it. You tell him, Clayton. Ryan, Mr. Maxonian, good morning. How you doing, buddy? Hope you had a good weekend. Right, we're going to switch our books. Have a look in the book. We'll get crack-a-lacking again. Let's go. What's good season always, Ryan? Right, let's get off up into the hills, get this job done. Ooh, that is a bit chilly on the willy. Clayton, 19 degrees is not bad. I mean, I'm at 17 degrees now, and I'm in a t-shirt, you know, but 0 degrees, that's pretty cold. It's quite a difference. But I know out in Oz, it's winter time for you now, isn't it? Sherry Allen, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, man? Well, not all of us live in an igloo like you, Jade Line. Our little resident Eskimo. You think, Clayton? Why do you think that? That you're not one of these fucking global warming nut jobs, are you? Takey, good morning, or Taki, good morning. Welcome in, Taki. All right, we'll do this one and then we're off up the Curly Wurly Road. Oh, it's too hot for me, Clay. She's in Finland. Tom, Jade lives in Finland, so obviously their winters are pretty shit. Yeah, so she's bulletproof. Basically, to weather. Right, let's get up this Curly Wurly Road, come on. Let's get this job finished. Snowball, Clay, and Tom. Yeah, now you're older, it's not so exciting, Clay. You know what I mean? When you're younger and there's the summer, you can go out, go swimming and whatnot, get the swimming shorts on and shit. When you're older, you don't do that shit anymore. And summer means less to you because you're not going out socialising with a bunch of mates. You know what I mean? Then basically you just sit suffering the heat and it's annoying. I've never been a fan of hot weather myself, Clay. I don't like it. I like it cold. No, I don't like it, Tom. Don't like it hot. I never have done. I'm not the sun worshipper either. I'm not one for sunbathing. I only like sitting still when I'm cool and comfortable. There's no way I'd lie there cooking in the fucking sun. No chance. Oh, Taki, you're welcome to eternal summer. I don't want it. I like it cold. I like it cold. I like it dark. As long as it's dry, I'm happy, but I like it cold. Really, Clay? That's crazy. We can get that in the UK sometimes. All seasons in a day, you know what I mean? B-Rent, good morning, welcome in, buddy. I can't stand it. You know what? The older I get, Tom, I seem to be coping with it a lot better. I used to get bad prickly heat on my arms, which is horrible, and itchy, like little itchy blister spots. They're fucking horrible. Not bad, B-Ren. We're about on time. So yeah, I'm happy at the moment. As long as I get done for 8 o'clock, happy days. But yeah, the older I get, I feel like I cope a lot better with the heat. I've found it a lot easier than Hayley has. You know, and if it's too bad, I'll just jump in the bath or the shower and cool off. I mean, if we didn't have a cool room in the house where the sun doesn't get to it and the fans, I would have really struggled. But as it stands, I've been okay, really. As I say, Hayley's been more bothered by it than me. Here's this morning's view. Look, can't quite see the sun that's hiding behind those trees, but it's such a lovely cool breeze. Can you see it in the trees? Just a slight breeze. And I think, oh, hello puppy. What are you doing? You've been shaved. You're a baldy. What's happened? There's all your hair gone, kid. You getting in? What are you doing? You smell Walt? Can you smell Walt? Hey? Hello. You're lovely, aren't you? I remember when you were a baby and you used to fucking bounce out and come and see me. Let's get some milk. And have a little nose in there, dear. Come on. She's crazy. Lovely dog. I don't know what she's called. You want one last fuss, dear? Hey, one last fuss. Oh, she's lovely. Oh, thank you, B-Rent. Come on, then in you go. Bye. There she goes. She's off back in. Mad as a box of frogs, that one. But she's absolutely adorable. They've shaved her. Her back is bald. Feels very weird to stroke. Yeah, she's out the way, she's gone in, she's safe. So we're back out the way now. She always comes out to say hello if she hears me. I think she's a Labradoodle or something like that. Or a poodle doodle would do, or whatever it is, I don't fucking know. But the lady did tell me, the lady came out one morning, I spoke to her briefly. I said, what is she? I'm sure she said she's a Labradoodle or a cockadoodle do, or fucking cockapoodle, poodle doodle do, or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, such a nice dog. Doesn't bark, just comes out, says hello. She's mad as a box of frogs. She's lovely. Walt, he'd be bouncing, he'd be so jealous. If he was in the van, he'd be barking because he's a prick. He's more than a sausage, Clay. More than a sausage, more than a sausage. driving, Clayton. You take care, my man. Have a great day. And thank you for your support as always, my man. We'll catch you in the AM. Take care, Clayton. Right, let's get the job finished. Get out of Dodge. Oi, oi, Snelster boy! Good morning, Paul. Welcome in, buddy. Shelley, good morning. I'm all good in the hood, Paul. Thank you, buddy. All good in the hood. Nearly finished now up here. And then it's time for the newspapers. Yeah, boy, we're getting the bangers on the go as well. Was it last week you went on holiday, Snelster? Don't know why, I thought you were going for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Oh, 1 week, right, I thought you'd gone for 2. Did you have a good time? Any holiday romances, Snelster, with the local lads? Anything going down? What happened? Too hot, wow. It's the fucking same here, lad. Too fucking hot. It's been fucking baking all week. Oh, I'm sorry, Snellster. You're only back and I'm already at you. Honourable twat. Yeah, it's been fucking ridiculous, mate. I'm coping with it. Haley's struggling a little bit. But we're getting through it. He'll soon be gone. Gone by the weekend, apparently, I reckon. That's what the forecast said when Haley looked yesterday. Should be cooling off by next weekend. Oof, can't be arsed with it, Shelley. I hate it. Bring me autumn and winter and spring any day of the week. I hate summer. I've already done it, Snellster. Did you not see? Oh, I won't wear shorts, Tom. I only wear shorts really when I'm playing sport. But yeah, if you go on Haley's TikTok, Snellster, I've been in. Go have a look. There's 2 videos. Unless they're the ones that you've already seen. It was from a week or 2 ago. And I'll be honest, the sea was actually warm. Well, mild anyway, very mild. It's the mildest I've ever known it. So I walked into it to test it first, and I said to Haley, it's fucking mild. I'm going riding. See ya. Then off I went. Howdy, partner! Hillbilly John, my man. Good morning. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, guys. Don't forget, double tap that screen, like and subscribe, help the channel, help the live. Let's go. Something like that, Snellster. Some might say I've got a big tail. I don't know, Snellster. He's a granddad now. He's a granddaddy. I think it was a little girl. He's due on any minute, is Glenn. Hang on, hasn't Glenn already had his time off? I thought he'd had his time off. I can't remember now. Right, last one. He went to Tenerife, Jade Line. Has he gone this week? I can't remember, Snellster. You know what I'm like. I thought he'd already been. Maybe I'm wrong. Don't quote me. We'll ask him when he comes in, Paul. Tell me about it, Hillbilly John. We've had fires up on the hills in Conway, Sugden Pass. Gores catching fire. In fact, we saw this morning, as I was approaching the depot at the big roundabout, a fire wagon went past. Come down from Glen Conway, so yeah. I thought we might see a bit of it while we were up here, but yeah, we didn't, yeah, we can't see it. Yeah, Snellster, yeah. It's the gauze, it is, catching fire. Could be a bit of broken glass or anything up there that's the sun's shone on, and then pow, it's up like a fucking Texan oil rig. count the stock. We'll do that now as well. Right, let's sort the stock out. Right, that's the order done. We'll scribble out the recce when we get back to the depot. Get my seatbelt on. Oh Jesus, Snelster, one of those water carrying helicopters, yeah? Haha! Yeah, my like had left me, had gone to fucking Ibiza for the week. That like has been missed, Snelster boy. Heavily missed. I don't care what the lads say, Snelster, as well. You know, like, because you weren't here last week. I don't care what the lads say. I think you're all right, you know. The lads, they're terrible. Terrible. You'll find out on the Westerns Amigos call. Yeah, same old, Snelster. We've got a couple of new additions. We've got Tom, he's quite new. And possibly tomorrow I'm meeting Tom, and he's coming on the milk round with me. He knows a couple of other people like Scottish Mike and Maria from watching other lives and stuff. I think he's retired army. He goes camping in Pensarn in his camper van, and he's coming up here for like 4 or 5 days. So I said I'll meet up with him and he can come on the milk round for a bit. But he's bringing his dog with him, which is a Cane Corso. He seems to think she'll fit in the footwell, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow, if it's tomorrow that he's intended to come. Yeah, we'll cross that bridge. I'll chat with him on the Line app before he comes down, get things organised. Good for the live, Snelster, good for the live. I love it, but, you know, something different. It will, Shelley, yes. It's Cane Corso, Jade Line. They are fucking huge, so I'm hoping she's only a baby. No, Nancy's not been with me for a while, but she will be at some point, Snelster. I think what will happen at some point, Hayley will go and stay at her mate's on a Thursday night, and we'll swap Walt for Nancy. Nancy can be with me, Walt can be with them, and he can play with Nip, her friend's other dog, you know, and I'll have Nancy with me, and then she can come to work. But yeah, I love Nancy. So yeah, I'll speak to Tom probably today. We'll sort tomorrow out. If it's tomorrow he's coming. Wednesday's not really a good day for me. I'm a bit extra busy on a Wednesday, so Tuesday or the Thursday would be great. Or even the Friday. The Friday's not too bad neither. But I'll talk with Tom on the Line app. What are they? Cane Corsos, that they are fucking massive. They're like a bloody horse, Paul. So yeah, papers are fine. Oh, Nancy's a little French bulldog, Shelley, that belongs to Hayley's friend. She's got he's like a terrier, Nip, like a wiry-haired terrier. Nancy is a French bulldog, and she's had 2 or 3 litters. And her son Enzo belongs to Hayley's friend's son, and Enzo is he's just like a fucking clone of her, to be honest. But yeah, sometimes they leave Nancy with me, Walt will go with Hayley, and I'll bring Nancy to work. Nice, Tom, nice. I mean, the only big YouTubers I've come across are ones that have come in the live, you know. I don't really watch lives. I watch what Hayley puts on the telly, live-wise and content, but I don't really watch them. Oh, bless. Where did she go? Did you have to put her in a kennel, or did she stay with family, Paul? Yeah, I'll bet, Jadeline, I'll bet. So hopefully Tom's Goggy will fit. If not, he's going to have quite a lump sat on his lap for the whole morning, for however long he stays with me. I don't think I'll be able to take Tom on the paper round, really, with the dog, because I need the room. Right then, let's get this stock put in the fridge and get finished up. I don't know who that was in that van next to me. He looks new. No, Billy, I've got paper rounds to do yet. Oh, excellent, perfect Snell step. So she's smaller, right, got you, Tom, cool. Oh, that's fair enough, Snellster. But yeah, because of how I do the paper round, Tom, I probably won't be able to get you on the paper round with the dog. She's going to be in the way. But the milk round, all night long. Yes, you are, Billy, correct. I'll be live for another 2.5 hours yet, mate. I'll switch accounts in a bit as well when I go live on the paper round. Right, let's fill out the recce, and then we can put the order ready for tomorrow and get the flock out of here. Stuart barely comes on these days, Snellster. I very rarely see Stuart these days. I don't know what's changed with him. Maybe his sleep pattern's sorted out, I don't know. Right, that's the recce done. Yeah, he rarely comes on, Snelster, so I don't know. Maybe things don't suit him as much anymore. He's okay as far as I know. He came on last week, I think, one night, but nowhere near as regular as he was. He used to come on every day, start to finish. He doesn't do that now. Excuse me. More tea, Vicar? No thanks, makes me fart. Right, sent the picture of the recce off. Yeah, Thursday it'll be, Thursday or Friday. Wednesday, I'm a little too busy, Tom, but yeah, Thursday, Friday sounds fantastic. Yeah, Thursday would be the best day, I'd say, Tom, because it only takes me about 3 hours to deliver the milk. I think that's probably the best day. It takes me a bit longer on a Friday, and I start half an hour earlier, so I'll try and organise things for Thursday with you. It's all a matter of arranging where to meet up and what time, you know what I mean? The best place really for you to meet me would be here. And then, you know, if you're a minute or two late, it won't matter because I'll be loading up, you know what I mean? And then when I finish, I can drop you and the doggy here, and then you can get on your way, you know what I mean? And there's no fucking about then. And basically you'll be out with me for about 3 hours. That's all it'll be. We'll bring some water for the dog. If you bring a bowl with you, we'll bring her some water. Maybe a few treats or something. And we'll let her out every now and again. When I've got a minute, we'll let her out. We're off to the newsagents now, Billy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Be good live. Nice to have somebody with me. Another goggy for the guys to see. So yeah, be good. Looking forward to the lads coming up in September as well. You know, if AJ, Glenn and Rocky can get their heads together and get organised, get their asses up here and stay for 3 nights, each one of them, I'll bring them to work with me, one after the other, and I'm looking forward to that as well. Again, great for the live, great for the channel, great for you guys to watch, you know, and it's a way for me to give back. You know what I'm like where that's concerned. You know, to give somebody a bit of my time, give back and thank them for their support. So it'd be nice. Plus, because it's such a weird job that I do, there aren't many people that have ever done it, experienced it, or even seen a milkman. So to come on a milk round, a bit different, I guess. Hey, Matt, my man, bonjour, mon ami, comment ça va? When's it your birthday, Tom? I didn't know it was your birthday, kid. Uh, 2 weeks on Saturday, I think, Snelster. What are we today? It's the 13th today, isn't it? 18th. Yeah, 2 weeks on Saturday, mate. So I look forward to that as well, Snelster. It'd be good to have you on board. Are you going to have a beer, or are you coming in dry? Makes no difference to me. It's more about who comes on now. It's about 9, 9:30, Snelster. Sorry, Matt. Basically, I said, bonjour, hello, Matt, how are you? Comment ça va? And your reply should be, ça va bien, merci, et vous? which means I'm good, thank you. And you? You don't drink at all now, Snellster? Guinness Zero. Either that or a cup of tea, kid. No problem, buddy. It's more about the chat than the drinking. Initially, it was the drinking, but yeah. Ah, thank you, buddy. Your birthday's tomorrow. Ah, Tom, fuck's sake. Can't we organise you coming down tomorrow, or is that too much? Are you getting there tomorrow morning? Oh, that would have been great. Coming on the round on your birthday. You'll see all the lads, Snell. You'll love it, mate. You'll love it. So anyway, right, the internet's gonna go. I'll talk in a minute. We're back in the game now. So basically, we're going to get to the shop. I'm going to end the live, switch accounts. We're going to go on the baby account. I'm going to fire up the MPP player. And we're going to get the banging 80s tunes on the go. Yeah, boy! For the last couple of hours. Hopefully the papers are there. If they are, Adrian will have sorted it out. Whether I've got one or all 6 rounds, I don't know. I'll find out when I get there. But if you could get here, Tom, and come on the round tomorrow, I'd prefer that. If you could come on your birthday, but if you can't, we'll do it Thursday. No biggie. But yeah, I would have loved to have you on the round for your birthday. That would have been cool as fuck. Great coincidence. Yeah, boy. Let's go, Snellster. I'm going to find the MPP player in a minute. Fire it up. You're heading there tonight for about 6 or 7. Do you reckon you could make it for your birthday, Tom? Tomorrow morning. What do you reckon? Talk is much louder now, but I can't sleep through the night. Seen your face in the glass. Well, if you let me know, Tom, we can organise for tomorrow, but I don't want you, like, putting yourself out and busting a gut. If not, Thursday's fine, mate, trust me. But if you can make it tomorrow, yeah, on your birthday, that'd be brilliant. Right, the papers are here, Adrian's here, he's beavering away. Oh, you got to have that, Snellster, so she can keep her paws cool. Right then, guys, I'm going to end this morning's live. We're going to bounce onto the other accounts. We're going to get some bangers on the go. So you all have a great day, whatever it is you're doing. Yes, I've just had it stuffed yesterday. You all have a great day, whatever it is you're doing. Big, big love for the TikTok meal of the night, but as always, it's that time for TTM and I to say, TTM and I, douche out. Take care, guys, big love, and I'll see you momentarily on the other account. Bye-bye, take care, Snellster.